I'm Robbie Chapman from Little Rock, and this is my husband, Stan.
Great. Robbie, how many pounds of fat have you lost in the program?
23.3.
That's awesome. Do you feel pretty good about that?
Very good.
How has that impacted your life?
In a big way.
Okay.
You know, I'm not dreading getting up and getting dressed every day.
Mm-hmm.
And I really did. That sounds silly, but I really did dread. You know, what am I going to wear? All my clothes were to hide myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not that way anymore. I look forward to what I wear, look forward to shopping and looking at different things. And I'm actually going to different places now shopping that I would have never gone in a long time.
Stan, what have you seen in her life that's been encouraging for you?
Well, her confidence has come back, and it's she just was really down about herself. And when we tried to, I tried to encourage her, but I can't say I understand because I didn't completely. But I just see so much difference in her and how she feels about herself. Her energy level is better, and her overall self-confidence and her demeanor, quite honestly, she's happier, and just more fun to be around.
That's awesome.
I'm always fun to be around.
You are always fun to be around.
Just exactly.
One of the things that I've noticed is you don't seem to be as worried about yourself as you are interested in how this affects your family. Like you, it's very clear from the beginning. You brought one of your daughters with you, and you were getting ready to go to the CMAs with another one of your daughters, and clearly your family is very important to you. That's been apparent. So would you say that was really the most important reason for you is how you're able to interact with your family?
Yeah, and sure. And there were things I wouldn't do because I was ashamed of how I looked. You know, hopefully by this summer, I'll be okay with taking the girls to the pool, which I will not do.
Right.
And that's really sad. That's not a very good mom. But I plan on doing that this summer. But there's just things like that I wouldn't do because of that. And go certain places where other people were because I was embarrassed. So that'll be better.
So you went to the CMAs. Did you get to go?
No, I did not.
Okay.
We got to go because of him.
Did you get it on TV at all? Were you in the background of anything?
No. I don't think they really showed anything but the celebrities right there sitting in front of the stage.
Okay.
I don't think they showed anything of the crowd.
But still, it was a lot of fun to be able to go with your daughter, and I mean, I guess both of you guys got dressed like you're going to a ball.
We did. We both got new
great
dresses and had our hair done in Nashville, and it was lots and lots of fun. And I would not have done that. I would not have gone if I had not done this program.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's been important to her too, for health reasons. I mean, you talk about the family, and she said one day, she said, "I want to be around a long time," and she's healthier now, much healthier over the past couple of months, and just and you can tell it, like I said, in her confidence and her spring in her step, and it's very evident that she's just a much healthier person now.
That's awesome. One of the things that stood out for me when I read your entry form for this challenge was you're a Christian,
yes.
And being able to reach somebody else who's struggling with the same thing, and you view this like we view this, this is a ministry for us. I think this was an opportunity for ministry for you. How has that been for you?
Yes, and it's given me a lot of opportunity to talk about how this came about and how it happened and the timing of it. Because when it's something done that people notice and ask you,
right,
that gives you such an opportunity to tell about it and what it's done for you, and that's been really nice.
Good. Well, that's encouraging because I know there are people that are watching. They'll watch this video and they'll see. That's what we want to do. We want to reach out to people wherever they are and help them with a physical need and it's an emotional need too. Being confident is important. The tough part, I think, we ask people why this is important to them, and a lot of times it's hard to give an answer at first because we don't want to look at something that's important to us if we feel helpless to solve it. If we don't feel like there's anything we can do about it. So what was is there anything now that you look at and you're like, I didn't really think about that before, but now I can see something great as a result of this that I really hadn't considered before?
I would really have to think about that question.
Okay, good.
That's a hard one.
I'm asking, we're strange questions here. So, are there any kind of activities that you guys do now or that you like to do that you didn't feel comfortable with before?
I don't know if there's really activities that we've done yet, mainly
Right.
because we don't have time.
Right.
With all the kids and all the activities. I know that I just feel better. We have such a busy schedule with the kids and their schedules and all. I know I feel so much better doing all those things and getting up and facing the day. And I handle our schedule a whole lot better than I used to.
I think there are a handful of things. She mentioned going to the pool this summer, so that's coming up. But she didn't. I occasionally, with my work, I get invited to dinner parties and those kind of things, and she usually didn't want to do those because she didn't want to go shopping for something new to wear because she didn't feel good about herself. And now I think she'd be more than willing to do those kind of things. So that would be something that's probably a change.
Good. Well, I really appreciate it. If you could leave us with just your overall impression and what you'd tell people if they're thinking about joining the program, I'd really appreciate that.
Well, I'm sorry I didn't do this earlier. I should have done this a long time ago. And I was afraid that it was too hard to do, another failure, because I've done so many different things. But it's just not that way at all. And it's doable. If I can do it, I promise anybody can do it, because no one loves food more than I do, and sweets, and all the things that are bad for you. And Coke, Dr. Pepper, that was me. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. And it works fast. That's the really great part about it.
Well, thank you very much. Did you have anything to add? Yeah.
Well, I think it's made a difference I've seen a difference in our daughters in the way they're trying to eat. And so it in me. I've lost a little bit of weight, not much, but a little bit, and just watching her. And it's changed the way we live in a real positive way. And I think she has had some opportunities to do some things spiritually that maybe she wouldn't have had a chance to do before, just through interactions with folks. So I would highly encourage people to do it. It's been very successful for her.
That's awesome. Well, we can make this official now, because all you had to do is not gain any weight from the time you finished the fat loss portion of the program, and you won. So the great news is you started the program a couple weeks after everybody else did, and you came from behind and you won. Not only did you win in your specific challenge, but of all the 12 challengers, you lost more fat than anybody else during the fat loss portion. And so you kicked butt, and I'm really excited about that. So thank you, one, for being so committed, and two, for being willing to share. So I really appreciate it, and looking forward to seeing you again in the future.
I'm going to do it again.
Thank you so much. Y'all have a good day.